It's that time of year again. It's cold outside, gets darker earlier. Everyone is running around, losing their minds because they have to see their family soon. It's Christmas time. Well, almost. Some would call it the happiest time of the year. Others would politely disagree.
Merry Christmas!
And a bah humbug to you.
I'm kinda somewhere in between those two extremes. I like the holiday season, but not as much as I used to when I was growing up. Christmas when you're a kid is awesome. You get to see all the decorations going up around school and home and wherever else kids are allowed to go. There's Christmas specials on TV. You spend 24 days anxiously awaiting the moment you get to unwrap a new PlayStation 2 with Tony Hawk's Underground. I never got that for Christmas. I wasn't into video games as a kid, but I did fuck with Tony Hawk's Underground so hard. And you get to listen to Christmas music on the radio.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
I loved Christmas music as a kid, but as I've gotten older, Christmas music has gotten... how do I say this without offending anyone?
Annoying.
It's the same songs over and over and over again. If it's not those classic standards from like the 50s and 60s, it's Mariah Carey or Michael Bublé. They're everywhere. It's like Saint Nick is taunting me. And it feels like these songs get played earlier and earlier every year. And I don't think I'm okay with that. Are you? How about you?
I'm not worried about it! I'm not worried about any of this!
Let's talk about that.
Humbug.
Hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Trevor and I am eternally uncool. I make videos about music, music culture, and anything that interests me. But mostly music right now. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, then I highly recommend subscribing to the channel and watching the rest of this video. I am of the belief that you either love or loathe Christmas music. You're either super excited every November when they start playing it, you sing along, maybe even do some door-to-door caroling, which, by the way, how's that not like soliciting or trespassing? Or you, like me, have worked in coffee shops and restaurants and grocery stores, and you've been forced to listen to this music every year, just over and over again, the same songs being drilled into your head.
Get out of my brain!
We get it, the reindeer were mean to Rudolph until they could exploit his strengths. Yeah, we get it, Frosty's cool, but he can't hang around too long because he's made of snow, and snow plus sun equals dead Frosty. Yes, Paul, we're having a wonderful Christmas time, thank you. Last year I looked at some alternative-leaning Christmas songs, and I also wanted to do that this year.
And I will.
But I got to thinking, when should I start listening to Christmas music? When is it appropriate? I decided to try and calculate the exact moment when you should start listening to Christmas music. I made sure to ask some other people just so it wasn't only my opinion in this video. So we're gonna figure out when is the right time to start listening to Christmas music.
We have to know.
With all that being said, grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into the video.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
It feels like Christmas gets pushed on us earlier and earlier every year. Walk into any Walmart or Walgreens or wherever you get your pharmaceuticals and knockoff commerce, and you will see Christmas decorations on display in October. Seriously, they'll be right next to the Halloween decorations. The same can be said for Christmas music. We're getting Christmas music in early November. It's like as soon as Halloween ends and all the trick-or-treaters have gone home to have candy comas, radio stations start playing Jingle Bells and Frosty. Some people like it.
I don't think I'm one of those people.
Personally, I don't think Christmas music should be played until after Thanksgiving. Not on Thanksgiving.
After.
Now, ideally, it would be December 1st. To play Christmas music earlier than Thanksgiving kinda ruins the magic that it has. I have this rule where I can't watch Christmas movies I have this rule where I don't watch Christmas movies or Christmas specials before Thanksgiving. No Elf, no Christmas Vacation, no Christmas specials of any kind. And the same is true with Christmas music. I don't want to hear Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when I'm trying to buy skeletal gloves for my Halloween costume. Just like how I don't want to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer before December, you know? It just feels wrong. But don't take my opinion as the right opinion, even though it is the right opinion. We all think differently. So I asked some of my viewers when they start listening to Christmas music. Here's what they said. Okay, so Bardic Ranger agrees with me and says that Christmas music is for after Thanksgiving. But they say Jingle Bells, originally titled One Horse Open Sleigh, gets an exception since it was originally written for Thanksgiving, due to sleigh races being held during Thanksgiving. Fun little fact from Bardic Ranger. Crispy Chicken Sandwich says, December, while you're underground, which I can only assume is a reference to the classic AFI album, December Underground. Good taste in music, Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Emo Afton Sparv, I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, I don't know how to pronounce anything. Emo Afton Sparv says, December only. End of November is tolerable, but before is straight up diabolical. Eliminate for President says, whenever you feel like listening to it. You can listen to any music you want at any moment. You don't have to not listen to your favorite music because our society doesn't agree with you. Damn, Eliminate for President getting really real. Bro Tickler 123, that's my favorite screen name of any of my subscribers. Bro Tickler 123 says, ideally, never. Dr. Stuffy says, according to my wife, July onward. Well, I hate to break it to you, Dr. Stuffy, but your wife is wrong. Ronnie Blanchett says, today. The Quiet is Singing says, December 1st is the correct time to start listening to Christmas music, not November. And K Leopard Girl 65, aka Cats, says, after Thanksgiving, because she is smart.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Now, as much as I appreciate my subscribers, I can't rely on the opinions of virtual strangers alone. So I had some of my friends give me their opinions.
I think the earliest you can start playing Christmas music is on Thanksgiving Day, just to kind of celebrate the holiday and kick off the transition from Thanksgiving dinner into the Christmas season. I think anything before Thanksgiving Day is just outrageous.
All right, good shit, good shit. Anyone else?
When is the proper time to start listening to Christmas music? Right now? I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need and Let's talk about it. When is the right time to start listening to Christmas music? If you're the miserable and sad of the society, you would say but if you have a heart and joy in your soul, it's a little bit harder to answer. Now, for me and my fiance, we have a rule. We don't start listening to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. What does this mean, per se? Me and my fiance have to travel from family to family for Thanksgiving. Once we're done at the last family gathering and we walk out of the house and we get into the car, we turn the heat on, we turn on the radio, and we set up a Christmas playlist. It's almost as if my in-laws' front door becomes this portal into an entirely new world, a Christmassy world. Thanksgiving is now years and years away because now is Jingle Jangle time. But obviously, I don't speak for everybody. And honestly, if you want to start listening to Christmas music in October, fucking go for it. Christmas time, the joy, the feeling, it's all up to you when you start expressing that. So if you want to do it before Thanksgiving or before Halloween, even though I don't recommend it, go for it. But for me, we listen to Christmas music after Thanksgiving.
Dreaming of a white
You know, I guess it really depends on who you are when it comes to when you start listening to Christmas music. I'm sure there's some freaks out there who listen to it year-round, but I'm gonna say most of us would say around the end of November, a little bit after Thanksgiving, but probably slightly before December. Or not. I can't tell you what to do. When do you start listening to Christmas music? What's your go-to Christmas song? Do you even listen to Christmas music, or do you avoid it like the plague? That's what I did in like 2019. I remember driving home from work on Christmas Eve and not even listening to Christmas music. I think I listened to Anna Monoguchi. Let me know in the comments. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then I highly recommend smashing that like button and sharing this video with everyone you know. I am a small, independent content creator who does everything on his own. And I'm really trying to grow this channel, so every like, every comment, every share, any interaction with this video at all really helps me out a lot. I'm also trying to grow my Instagram, so if you want to follow me there you can, but you don't have to. With all that being said, thank you for watching. As always, I'm Trevor. Stay uncool. And that's the end of the video. Goodbye.